What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro duel video in Ranked, and this time I'm going to be playing with my current Dragunity deck yet again. Like I said in the previous video, there were some changes I wanted to make to the deck. Pretty much not a day goes by that I touch this deck and don't change some cards around just to test the overall ending outcomes that they provide and stuff like that. And so this is a tweaked little build because, you know, literally, like, I will just throw cards around and change them on whims, test them, see if I like them or not, and see if I like the absence of the cards I took out and stuff like that. But basically, this is just the new little build that I'm testing around with. Just, you know, cut the solemns from the build that I put up the other day in the video that I played with, and just added more combo cards in the form of third Lance, and like just added the third Dragon's Bind, added a single recovery card to assist alongside Instant Fusions and Soul Charge in the form of the single Call of the Haunted, changes to the extra deck, cut the Dweller, and made room for a Gaia Dragon to put over a Tum if I use its effect a second time. That Gaia Dragon itself might actually get cut for like a Trident Dragon because, you know, that is a card that I actually do always really enjoy playing. Whatever like area that I end up getting myself into game-wise, being able to just ignorantly throw a 3,000 attacker that can put 9,000 damage on the board by itself is very, very strong, very powerful, especially when you're backing it up with something like, you know, your boards of Crystal Wing and, you know, Titanic Galaxy and stuff like that. Now, arguably, this deck is just like as good as I want to actually make it. I don't think this deck can actually reliably go second, so I'm not even maining any going second cards other than the Max C's and the Raigeki, but the Max C's honestly just function as other forms of traps when you go first, so it's kind of a dual utility card in the form of, like, you just put up a board and then you have Max C in hand, and it's like, yo, you're gonna do something, I know. And by that time, like, you could potentially have Soul Charge, you could just have a bunch of different, like, recovery options available to you in the form of making Ptolemy if they broke your board of red meds and stuff like that. Like, all of those things are factors into what I choose for deck choices. Like, those are the only 3 going second cards I have wanted to play in the deck. Everything else is side decked because, you know, I would rather, you know that I'm going to be going second, and so that's why the third Max C and Flying C's are there. But honestly, just wanted more combo cards, and ultimately Mistleton is a bit better of a combo card than Garuda is, in essence of it's actually, you know, something that allows you to dodge Veilers, stuff like that. And then also Garuda is just so heavily searchable in your combo string anyway, because you're only going to be searching it when you're opening with Baby Rock as one of your combo pieces as well, stuff like that. All of these little things are very, very intricate, fine little details and factors that go into my deck lists. I try to put a lot of thought into everything and every card choice that doesn't have Dragunity in its name. And then even some, like, intense card choice, like thoughts and theories on cards that do have Dragunity in their name. And I do really like Divine Lance. Divine Lance is one of my favorite cards that this deck has to offer, just because of the fact that you can just actually just steal games outright by having, like, a Leviathan with this equipped to it, or a Vajrayana with this equipped to it, and, like, just poking through boards of traps. Like, that's actually something that's very, very valid. And the fact that it turns your red med into a floater for cards that could be essentially, like, trap immune, all that sort of stuff is all really neat. I like to usually, like, keep one of these in my hand depending on what the situations are, because, you know, things in this format are very, like, problematic in the form of Quaking Mirror Force and stuff like that. So definitely don't want to be dealing with those, and if you have a countermeasure the deck can support, then you might as well support it, right? But anyway, that's enough babbling on about this deck list again. Let's just jump into the game. Alright, so as usual, hoping to play against something that's, you know, remotely real. Okay, so I expect paper next. Nope, definitely outplayed my ass. Alright, got me. Okay, this hand's actually pretty good, and I get to go first! Amazing! Oh, this poor bastard. He does not know that which he has done. Unless he has a hand trap, in which case, shit me. I'm gonna get literally diddled. But I have the combo, so we're gonna just do it. I'm going to take a minus to do it, because I've got to play this Ravine over the next Ravine and set up the ducks. But if he has no hand traps, then it is just free reign for me to go and do exactly everything that I want to do. Because I've got the Mistleton plus, you know, the Baby Rock, which is the combo doing it without Instant Fusion. Because I get to search Garuda, ditch this, as per usual. In fact, like, Instant Fusion may just very well not be necessary, but it's like, it's just a powerful card. It's just very powerful, like, in terms of it being a combo card with Mavelus, as well as being a combo card in this, getting Nord and getting back Ducks, giving you all the extra options that you want. Oh my god, it says waiting. No Maxi. Awesome. None. Awesome. Good. Amazing. Alright. So, he could just be holding Veiler for a very, you know, optimum time, and that would actually just be very bad for me. I'm not even going to pretend. But there is a way that I can play around that. And that is to, instead of sending Zephyros first here, I can add and discard Zephyros, no problem. Or I could go ahead and add Garuda, discard Baby Rock. In which case, if the Atum got Veilered, I could just make another 6. Although it's definitely not ideal, it would be something that you could do to play around Veiler if you think your opponent might potentially have it. But I'm just not even going to deal with that. I feel like it's always correct to like Veiler the beginning of the plays of this anyway, simply because by the time you let me get to this point, if I have any card that I can use to protect it, then next turn I'm just going to pop off anyway. So there definitely is that. So I think it's typically the correct line of play to always Veiler the very first card that you see that's like a combo, like one of the third combo pieces, like the Mistleton, is almost always the correct card to Veiler there. Or if it's like making Vajrayana first, Veiler that. Never Veiler the Ducks. Absolutely not, because they could have way too many cards in their hand in the form of like Divine Lance and stuff like that. They could actually, you know, get them into more cards and continue their play string. But it makes them waste resources if they don't have it, if you wait and Veiler like their extra combo piece. Especially since, you know, sometimes you have to make decisions on hand correcting that actually get rid of some of your extra combo pieces, and there's definitely that as well. But yeah, so add Garuda, discard Baby Rock. I don't know. I don't know if you'll consider this different, but could potentially. So we'll find out. We'll find out how you feel about it in just a few momentos. I've already used that, so we'll do this. Bouncing this. Did I just mess up? I think I just messed up. I think I just messed up a lot, but I can actually recover from it. Because of the fact that I can special this. Yeah, I can still recover from it. This is not a problem. I keep getting very, very uncomfortable and thinking that I fucked up, but there's actually just not a place where I'm fucking up. I'm just doing things out of order, but because this combo string revolves so heavily around Baby Rock, like, it's so easy for you to reposition yourself because of the way that the deck functions going into things like Red Wyvern. So there is that. But so yeah, I get to make another Atum here and go into Leviathan, get back my Phalanx, and do my nonsense. So we'll just keep doing that. Leviathan is honestly like my favorite like main deck Dragunity card. I've always loved it ever since it came out. I wish that we had stuff like, I wish that we could still play like Future Fusion builds and stuff like that, because those are always really cool. Just being able to set up your entire resource pool immediately and having all that accessibility. But unfortunately, we don't have that anymore because of how this game is kind of structured. He's saying just that? Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep going, man. Let's see if you can talk all this shit and not get hit. I'm curious. So let's see if this works for you. Let's see if this is something that you can play out of. I don't know what deck you're playing, but you've talked a lot of shit. Well, actually, not even a lot of shit. Just like some shit. Gloat Bulb, I'll negate that. I'll take the quick +1. If he like Raigekis me, then that's gonna suck dick. But hey, man, better have it. Better have it. Fuck me, he has it. Oh god. Oh wow. Oh man. Oh, that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. And he has Brilliant Fusion too. Wow. Shit, man. Damn. Got my ass. Should have made Stardust Dragon. In fact, it might actually just be correct to make Stardust Dragon with that Titanic Galaxy play. Possibly. But who knows. Certainly not me. But yeah, that was a big problem. That is a huge problem. The only way I can correct from that is like drawing Call of the Haunted. He's playing what, Clownblade? He's playing this terrible Clownblade deck. All right. At least that's what it looks like. It looks like it's literally just Clowns, Brilliant Fusion, and the Archveneer things. I might lose to it though, because I literally just got Raigeki'd for 4. Yeah, maybe making Crystal Wing in the beginning of this combo string might not be correct, because it literally just makes it to where if your opponent does have Raigeki, as soon as you negate something with Hope Harbinger, then that's a problem. So, Food for thought. It might just be correct to make Stardust and then Hope Harbinger. Maybe. That's the thought I'm going with, because you can easily just make Crystal Wing on a following turn, potentially. I don't know. I'm being very results-oriented in my mindset. Is he going to make a Trishula here? I mean, that Trishula would be really sav, so, shit. Got me. He'd lose access to his Trick Clown if he made Trishula here. He could make Nat Beast, but my Dragon Arena is already face up, and that's, you know, I don't care about it anymore. It's there. That's all it needs to be. If he made Nat Beast and I drew Soul Charge, I'd be very upset. But I could still draw Soul Charge. That's a card I could draw. Ooh. Soul Charge would be for like infinite here too, because I'd be able to get like I'd be able to get the red med back and do all these different things. Okay, so he's doing this. He's gonna get Gigabyte? Gigabyte? Maybe? What's happening? Gigabyte. Okay. It can't be summoned because you're out of spellcasters. You don't have a spell. Oh, wait. He does get to normal summon it. That is a Seraph Knight. Aha. And he hasn't normal summoned for turn yet either. That is actually something worth noting, is that he has not normal summoned for turn, because the Trick Clown came off of its own effect, this came out off its own effect, and this is the first normal summon for turn. I just want to draw Soul Charge, man. Vulcan the Divine, okay. Bouncing Brilliant Fusion, and bouncing my Dragon Ravine, okay. I get to play it again next turn, easy. Let's see, if he attacks me with these, that's 43 plus 15, that's 58. I can top deck Soul Charge and Soul Charge for Red Med, and then go for Crystal Wing, potentially. Well, I'm actually going to be at enough life to get 2 back, so I can get Crystal Wing and that, and then get Titanic Galaxy back. Oh no, I am at 18. My math skills are terrible. As Zephyrost. Yeah. Okay, so if that's a real card and not the Brilliant Fusion, I'm going to be... Oh, no! Whoa! That's not real. That's not how this happens. Oh, my God. Come on. My God. Let's see. Well, I can use Red Med here. I could get Red Med back. I could do some plays involving... well, let's see. I don't fucking have a way to clear his board. That's the problem. That's the biggest issue here, is that I can get this one, like this one fucking card, because I'm way too low in life. And then this could get Scrap Dragon. This has to be a Synchro Summon card, so it's not Synchro Summon at the time that occurs. I could bring back Titanic Galaxy. But he's just going to be able to start his next turn with a rank 4, which is slightly problematic. Which means I just have to get Crystal Wing, and I just have to only negate a card that he's going to use to out my board. Like, that's it. That's all I have to do. That's all I have capability of doing. So I'm going to use Red Med to bring back the Crystal Wing, and then there's that. That Raigeki for 4, though. Oh my God. Alright, well, I'm going to negate that. 100%. Does this do anything when it's destroyed? I don't know. I'm just going to activate this. Let's see what happens. If he had Strike Down, he would have used it on the Red Eyes Darkness Metal. It's very, very simple there. So, ooh, if I'm able to claw back this game because I drew that Soul Charge, that'd be amazing. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to, per se, simply because, like, I literally have to stop a rank 4. And I need to keep him from being able to, like, attack over my board, which means I basically just have to save this Crystal Wing and negate the only rank 4 that's going to matter to me. I don't think I care about King of the Fairlamps doing anything. Because, well, let's see, there's those. He's doing Trick Clown and Lazuli. He's literally just playing, like, Clownblade. But, or, like, I don't even know what to call this. Is it Clownblade? I guess it's Clownblade. Like, it's the weird amalgamation of Clownblade. Yeah, you can have it. That's fine. Anything you would normal summon and, like, make to get over this is... Well, that's the thing now, is now he has access to a rank 4 and a Synchro. And that's something that's a problem. Unless the Synchro has no effect, in which case, like, if he summons that Angel Trumpeter and goes into either, like, Cloud Castle, Giganta Castle, whatever the hell the big level 9 one is, the generic one, or if he goes into Leo, he's not going to be able to kill Crystal Wing. which is going to be the key here. And then I can follow up next turn with just going into Stardust, because he would only be able to kill red eyes. If you see what I'm saying, I'm trying to be very, very calculated with everything that I could potentially do just to like claw this back from that Raigeki, because I really am taking this one a bit more personally than I probably should, just because of all that shit talk. Now let's see. This is such a sad situation. Is that I think that like the chances of him having Raigeki were literally only. I think the chance of having Raigeki in a 40 card deck going second are like 5.25%, if I remember correctly. I ran the numbers on this a while back. It's like 5.25%, I think. In fact, I'm gonna go run the numbers now while he's not doing anything. I'm gonna wait and see what he makes, because he has to answer. Okay, so let's see. If he has a 39 card deck, right? He's going second, hand size of 6, and there's only one card of it in the deck. Okay, he has a 15.38% chance of seeing Raigeki. So there's that. Oh, he's making Giant Hand. Interesting. Normal summon this, set that card. Alright. And he's just ending his turn. Oh, wow. He's just ending his turn. That's definitely interesting. Okay, so now I just get to start my turn with normal summoning ducks and going into Stardust. I just get to do that. Does he just not have a target in his extra deck for these? Wow, what a sav. Alright, talk shit, get hit. I'm still so low. I'm still way too far in the danger zone for me to be talking this much shit and expecting it to work out in my favor. Yeah, I'm gonna negate that. I'm gonna negate that right now. And so now this is 5k, I can attack Beast God, or Vulcan the Divine, I can attack it, and it'll, oh my god, he's putting himself at lower. Oh no, you're putting yourself at lower. Oh, this card was nothing. This card was nothing that stopped me last turn. So I need to deal with both of these as potential threats. That's the thing here. And so what I can do is I can utilize Scrap Dragon from Grave, right? I can make Scrap Dragon, and off of that Scrap Dragon, I'll be able to pop a card, and I can just attack this I keep calling it Beast God Vulcan. I can attack this Vulcan the Divine with this Crystal Wing, and it'll just get fucking huge. So I think this new card is probably something that I need to worry about potentially, or it's this old one. I just gotta I've gotta roll the dice here. I don't like that. I don't like that I literally have to choose. I literally have to choose what card I'm gonna actually like deal with, and that's a problem. That's something that I need to just get rewarded by the RNGesus gods. Please reward my soul, good God RNGesus. So, because like he could be playing stuff like Quaking Mirror Force, I could get fucked up. I could get so destroyed. I could get so destroyed. Scrap Dragon, come forth. Scrap Dragon, activate. Scrap Dragon, pop Dragon Ravine. I'm gonna pop the new one. I'm gonna pop the new one. The new one has got to be something. Fire Force. The Stardust could negate that. So, is this one quaking? Because if it's not quaking, this is game. Talk shit, get hit, please? Please talk shit, get hit. Please talk shit, get hit. Talk shit, get hit. Alright. Oh, I took that one way too personally. Fucking Raigeki for 4 and still lose. Good job. Good job, man. Good job. Everybody makes mistakes every once in a while, but sometimes you make worse mistakes than me. Ugh. But yeah, like, still, I think that it might be correct to stop throwing out Crystal Wing and Harbinger. It might be correct just to put out Stardust Harbinger, because Stardust protects from all these destruction effects, and then Harbinger protects from battle and spells like Stormforce. So that might actually be the case, because every time you make Harbinger and Crystal Wing, you basically like get into a situation like that where like I wanted to negate that 1-for-1. Just because it was like the most economical card to negate there, and the chances of him having Raigeki were literally only 15.38%. So it's very, very low. It's questionably low for that to actually be there. The chances of having a dark hole were significantly higher, because if he has dark holes in his deck, there's a 40% chance. So that's arguably not correct. It might just be correct just to always save the Titanic Galaxy for something that's going to touch your board. That's honestly probably just my mistake there. I saw that as a really economical card interaction of just like taking 2 cards away from him for free, and I was just like, yeah, I'll do that. And then I got Raigeki, but still ended up winning in the end because I took it way too personally, started thinking way too critically, and I top decked a Soul Charge. Whoa! Soul Charge for 1 is still Soul Charge for too many. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. I still have no idea what to call this. I think I'm just gonna call it Clownblade because like it is essentially like trying to be Clownblade at this point. Like it's literally just everything that was good about the Clownblade deck trying to just be its own cohesive thing. So I guess that's what it essentially is, maybe. I don't know. One of you will probably correct me in the comments on what the deck is actually called, if it does actually have a name, or if it is just literally Clownblade. But other than that, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I may have already said this, but who cares? I'm going to say it again because I can't remember. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Facebook and Twitch links. If you want to check those out, feel free to do so. That's what they are there for. Use them to your heart's content. If you want to connect with me or whatever, those are definitely the links to go and use. If you want to support me, clicking ads on my videos and disabling ad block when you view my videos is the best way to do so. It helps out a lot, and it would be greatly appreciated if you could take a few seconds out of your day and disable ad block if you have it enabled. Refresh the video, click an ad or two, then put the ad block back on when you're done. It supports me a lot, and it just supports my motivation to keep making these videos as time passes, as this is treated as an income, as a source of income rather, by myself at this current point in time. Even though I do have other jobs, every little bit helps because, you know, I am basically like essentially what amounts to a broke college student, so like damn. Like, all these different things are factors. But other than that, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the deck list itself, because it has changed from the previous video. All that sort of nonsense. And as always, guys, take care.